Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. So, we are in the Burrwitch outskirts. Just backtracked a little bit from where we started. That's because in the comments a slightly more attentive reader than me noticed that I had skipped a shrine. And of course we need all the shrine points we can get. So we're gonna go there. So, from Burrwitch outskirts, basically head northeast to a cave under a burial hill. Because I took the long route around to town rather than just taking the direct route, it never actually crossed my path and therefore I missed it. So thank you for pointing that out. And looks like the cave is here. So after we get the, see, there's a ruined shrine. So very spot on. Let's see. Keep going. So after we do this, we'll move on and probably have a look at the area I kind of stumbled into the previous time, which is the abandoned waterfront, which looks like it got a redesign. So I'm very curious to see what exactly has happened to it. But first, this guy needs to die. Which rhymes, and therefore it's more true or something. I don't know. Click, click, click. Anything useful in here or not really? Or cold damage, that's good. Vitality resistance. That's good. Yeah, let's keep it and reevaluate it later on. Probably everything else is just rubbish. Movement speed on pants, not a bad thing, but resists. The other one has poison, which is actually pretty maxed. I think this is not bad either. But again, there's stuff in there which makes the old gear pretty decent to keep us on. We'll need that apprentice. Yes, that's also an open quest line we still have. We need to save the apprentice. So many things to do, so little time to do it. Well, that's not really true. In this game, the end of the world will literally wait for us in order to be prevented, because, well, we are the hero after all and we need to save the world. The story cannot progress unless we are there to save it. I mean, this is not like Din's Curse, where if you are too slow to resolve a quest, the quest will just resolve itself by invading town or killing the NPC you're supposed to save or things like that. I do like Din's Curse for that. It's not a lot of games that do it. It's really got old school graphics and the interface is pretty rough, but the game systems in it are solid. And there we have a ruined shrine. Double ether crystals. Ooh, we get a blueprint. So this is an adept circlet. Level 30, so it's not going to be relevant for a while. But 16% increased elemental damage, some spirit, energy regen, energy absorb from enemy spells, skill disruption protection, a bonus random stats, and a chance to cast fireball on crit. This is pretty decent. There's a good chance I'll end up crafting it. Also, I picked up a tainted brain matter, which is, well, pretty difficult to get a hold of. Once you get into relic crafting, you will need one of those for a couple of the relics. Ooh, and the ethereals now despise me. Didn't take too long. So, let's see. Speaking of achievements, we have the Raven, which we can now complete and thereby collect 5 green points. They're called Eldritch points. So that unlocks some things further down the way. Eventually we're gonna get the candle, but next up we're gonna grab purple for the owl. And then I think we can move up to the water stuff, which I think is Eldritch. Also, hello there. Welcoming committee. Hey, so we are here. We don't really have a lot of stuff to do in this particular area. We have to go to the estates, so can might as well just waypoint forward, because we have it. Let's see, yeah, because this is the area that we walked into last time but didn't explore, and there is a little bit of town over here that we have yet to do. And since I really do want to unlock that apprentice so we can actually extract items from gear and thereby basically upgrade our gear without losing all the embedded things, let's look for the apprentice first and then explore the waterfront later. And apparently there's also a hidden area, hidden zone or something that's we're gonna get to this episode or next episode as well. That was also another tip from was it from Oak Tree Washer. Let's see, this is a backtrack into Mudrow. I'm wondering if I maybe just need to move further ahead in order to get to the apprentice. It's actually one of the interesting things about Grim Dawn is that the story part of the campaign, it's actually pretty long. I mean, it takes roughly 50 episodes, so that's 25 hours to go from beginning to end. If you contrast that with Path of Exile, which currently I'm doing about 20 episodes, that's 10 hours. Diablo 3, that's about 12 hours as well. So this is actually a pretty long story, and as a result, details have a habit of getting a little bit fuzzy, just because it's been quite a while since I last went through. Oi. And I think this was a bridge. Was it? Yeah. Ooh, 17. And an ambush. No, not an ambush. If we set up in the corner here, then it's easier to just blast the things that come to us. Okay, I think they're done coming in, so we'll just take out the artillery outside. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. So, points. So, 1, 2, and then we have 1 point remaining, which goes in here. And then after that, I think I was going to put one in Panetti's. So. Okay, enter the door. Oh no, it's a trap door. Whatever shall I do with it? Well, first, let's... Ooh, Chthonic Heresy. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to kill this one, right? It's my my moral obligation. It's my duty to kill the cold ones. It's also nice that they're now getting shocked. That's not part of one of my... That's one of the supercharged, isn't it? Yeah, electrocute. I've seen this cellar before. This is probably not the one we are looking for. As I said, because the campaign is long enough, details like, yeah, where did I exactly have to go for certain quests, it gets a little bit fuzzy. Well, vague things like, yeah, there was a cellar in Burrwitch. Yeah, Burrwitch is rather large. Apparently this was not the cellar I was looking for. Well, the good thing is, eventually I'll find it. And doing full clears is, well, not a bad thing in this game, which... as I keep saying, is a pretty darn good thing. You thought you could ambush me, didn't you? Here, I'll take care of you. Okay. I suppose... Oh wait. Now this thing called reading, I probably should practice it a little bit better. Burrwitch Estates, this is the village. Estates is further north. So we will just get to the apprentice eventually. And I can just stop fussing about it. Okay, so, waterfront. That's a side area we gotta go to now. Because, well, we discovered it. Okay. And that was them. Okay, this is actually just some marshlands we can walk through. And then we continue where we kind of left off last time. What the heck did they do with the abandoned waterfront? It actually looks, well, interesting. Hello there, rabbit boneback. Had a different color that indicated it might have been an epic or a unique. Well, apparently, it just gotten a very bad sunburn. Also, is this the cave with these mobs in it? Because I remember missing out on it a bit earlier. Yeah, festering lair. They moved it. Ooh, sneaky devs. Far so good. Well, one of the nice things, of course, of moving it is that they probably made it a bit more challenging than it used to be. Actually, this hurts quite a bit. Okay. Standing outside of the poison again, that's good. Just let them come at me. And then just walk in here, boom, Frost Nova, or Flash Freeze. Yes. Right, where is the big bad? There used to be a pretty scary boss mob in here. That actually hurt quite a bit. Ah, there. Grundleplith the Hoarder.
I can't do that yet.
So far we are dealing better with it than a level 6 version of us would. Because that was, I think, roughly where you would normally encounter this this area. Well, leveled down to scale, of course, but and slightly smaller. So far, I like it. Ooh, Bloodclaw, you are just a random beast spawn.
That skill's not ready.
It inflicts a heavy bleeding damage, as you might see after the rain of blood that's coming out of me. Oh, was coming out of me. It's no longer.
I can't carry anymore.
Also, yo, maybe you wanna move around to actually hit me. Well, not like I'm giving pointers in order to get killed, but it feels kind of inefficient if they shoot at walls and I shoot at walls. And everybody shoots at walls. Okay, so is there anything here? A monster's horde. Oh yeah. Loot. And a Soul's Touch.
Can't my inventory is full.
Something with a Calidor's Tempest. Which, if I remember correctly, is one of my skills. Also,
My inventory is full.
I kind of need more inventory space. But I can't leave this loot behind. Calidor's Tempest. Soul's Touch, I mean, yes. 2 to 5 ether damage, 18 energy leech, extra ether damage, extra spirit, and +1 to Calidor's Tempest. Which happens to be a skill I don't use. Because it's basically not a main skill. I'm going for Panetti's. So this is nice. There's no defensive mods on it, but in terms of damage boosting it's pretty okay. So we'll keep this along and do something fun with it. So now I think we need to go back to town and empty our pockets, because there's only so much I can carry.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Oh, so we don't use shields, that's easy. Book. There's no skills on here, there's no relevant damage on here, so it doesn't matter. Not relevant. Again, just more weapons. Ooh, a ribbon. Damage, spirit, casting speed, XP and light radius. So the elemental damage is slightly weaker than the old damage, because I also deal aether damage, which is not elemental. So this is going to be a damage bonus, but the other one is more defensive. So this is not going to be it for us. Rifles, I don't use those. Axes, I don't use those. Crossbows, pistols. So that thins thing down a little bit. These pants, I think I wanted to keep them until we get the apprentice. Acolyte's Court. I think I was carrying this along with the razorback. Ether damage, but I got something better. Okay, at least we got things under control again. We have some lore bits. Okay, so that's taken care of. Then this is stuff for sorting. Good. So we'll sort into that later. Okay, now we can happily go back to the waypoint and continue clearing the abandoned waterfront. Oh, something was glittering over here. There's low level loot that got filtered. Or white gear that got filtered. Okay, so this is just the pier of the waterfront. So they're probably gonna drop a lot of cloth, if I remember correctly. I wonder if I'll have to hold on to the cloth until I defeat the warden to unlock the quest. It's just like this lady in town that wants the cloth. Only for that one quest. But you don't get the quest until you are pretty deep into the warden's cellar, if memory serves me correctly. We'll see if it makes more sense now, especially since they redesigned it. They might have retouched the quest as well. So just picking up 3 bits of cloth might just allow me to speak to the lady so she can craft stuff, because you do get some gear from it as well as reputation. Okay. So far so good. Taking a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad. Let's keep pushing along the water side here, just open up all these boxes, get the fabric. Oh, that was nice. freezing everything that gets near. More loot. Oh, meteor on their head. Another fabric, I think that's 2. Yeah, 2 fabric. Hello there, Flash Orb Butcher. Why are you so eager to rush to your death? Yours dead, I would just have stayed up there. Enjoyed my life a little bit longer. And again, they're zombies. They don't really have the best functioning brains anymore. And that's fabric number 3. Okay. Well, let's check out the room where they all came from. Nothing truly interesting over here. A weather chest. More fabric. Harbor Master's Log. That is more XP. And lore if you are into that. Which, as I said before, I like it, but not gonna pay too much attention to it in this playthrough. Because I've already done it in my previous 2 playthroughs. When reading out all the lore bits, it does take time. Okay. I think we are getting to the end of the waterfront. Let's check out this little bit. Oh, a little bit of nature, swampy place. You would expect maybe something to be here, but apparently not. Ooh, there's a grid. Okay, we can cross over here. There's still a little bit we haven't explored. Okay, these are the Burrwitch estates, so this leads us further. So at this point we just backtrack a little bit. Oh, I spotted some crafting was dropping. Actually, we'll just take the bridge back. Hello there, Azure Matriarch. You are not having the finest day of your life, that's for sure. So I'm curious, am I misremembering this? That it actually always was a quote-unquote separate area like this, or was it? Did it used to be slightly more integrated with town? Let's see. Take you guys out and have a quick look at the map. So I wonder if this bridge or this harbor area, if it wasn't closer integrated with this, basically, you know, if this bits that I'm highlighting now, if they maybe added it to stretch it out a little bit, rather than just having it continue. I'm gonna watch one of my old videos to see how it exactly used to be. Just curious. As I say, it's been long enough that I came through here that I'm not quite remembering. And this is my third full playthrough, of which 2 were started in the beta and in the later beta stages of the game. And they did change quite a bit, even in the latest bit of the betas. So it might very well have changed. So we are looking for an apprentice. I think there is a cellar door here. Yeah, over there. Level 18, that is also good. one. Let's have a look before we assign more. Conversion. That's for the Maven Sphere. It will absorb energy from enemy spells. So if I get hit with spells, I gain energy, which is pretty good. It serves as a secondary form of energy regen. And I get some, basically some resistance against stunning, freezing, petrifying and all kinds of other annoying things. Down here, mental alacrity. Skills are cheaper and cast faster. Well, I think we should at least put 1 point in both. I'm not quite sure if I should recast this to get it up, but might as well. And down the hatch we go. Or the trapdoor. Musty cellar, and we haven't explored this, which is good. This might be the dungeon we're looking for. Oi, stop trying to chew my head off, you matriarch. Yep, that person. Ooh, bolt spitter. That's a compact little crossbow. It says a bolt burst, 5% chance on attack. Trick with the loading mechanism allows for an occasional burst of ammo to be unleashed in rapid succession. So you get plus 100% attack speed for 1 second, every 8 seconds. That's pretty cool. Yeah. A little reward for finding that. Well, it's over here. I expect something to be there, but there's not. Here, on the other hand, there is stuff. There is stuff. Dynamite, that's the very first bit of dynamite. On the other hand, now the Eastern Marsh, we are still not high enough level for that. I think you need to be 25 or so at the minimum. That's gonna be a while still. Okay. All I want to do is just pick up this ribbon, but these monsters don't allow me. That is my arbitrary excuse for killing them. This time. Furies are surprisingly tough. Next level, gonna boost Panetti's level, give it a little bit more oomph. And there's a door, and you. Oh wow, one of the meteors actually hit outside of the level. Well, it does have a little bit of a random scattering factor to it, of course. Okay. Okay. So once again, not the cellar I'm looking for. Dang it. Well, on the other hand, this is a nice killing ground. Also, there's a crystal down there, which takes care of some of the zombies. Possessed Arcanist. That's a colleague of mine who was not strong enough to resist the dark side. Or just simple possession. Bit hard to make out the details. Okay, this is now handily marked that is where we have to go down the stairs. Okay, come on. Stop trying to cut in line in order to kill me. No, queue up. And I can just counter kill you one at a time rather than having to deal with a large group. Soldier's Wand of the Wind. So, these are not clubs, they're wands. That's sort of scepters. So, lightning damage and then it gets less useful really quickly. These I think so. +3 to stun jacks, +1 to devouring swarm. Now getting something like that is actually relevant for the Arcanist would be pretty darn epic. Also, desecrated shrine, so let's grab that one first. Then we rescue the apprentice. It's turning into quite a long episode actually. But then again, that is not uncommon for Grim Dawn. It's the content spacing is a bit odd here. But that might also be with just the fact that the game was still under active development. Is still under active development actually, so some things are gonna change. So it's hard to estimate exactly how long certain things are going to take. Let's see, we completed the Raven, so now we take the Purple Crossroads, so we can do the Owl next time. Okay, let's go down the cellar and find ourselves an apprentice. Dank cellar. That's maybe why they keep the dank memes. You definitely notice that because there's quite a bunch of range on the skill, you keep shooting stuff even if you just want to move somewhere near opponents. That's an interesting change with the melee builds I usually play. And hello there, Darlet the Apprentice. Can't believe somebody found me out here. I came down into the cellar looking for supplies, but cut off from the service by the dead. I don't know what to do. Oh, Kasparov sent me. I can open a rift gate and get you to safety. You can do that? I can't say that raises my confidence in you, but then again, I don't like the alternatives either. Portal away. Safe journey. And, well, we are now morally obligated to kill all the other things. Just because, well, there's a pretty good opportunity or potential for loot in here, and I like my loot. As you might have realized by now. Over here, some zombies. Ooh, secret area with some meals behind it. I like the... Ooh, and a big box. I like the touch of all the rings of salt to ward off the dead and the demons. Or mostly demons, I think. Or the ethereals. Okay, that is one exit. We just need to close the circuit. Kill some more things. Maybe discover another secret area or two. We'll see. And final bit. Hello there, tainted hounds. Yep, that is it. Oh. Keep a ribbon. And then we have now unlocked the apprentice. Which, interestingly enough, is more interesting than Kasparov itself. Thank you for the time you rescue. Kasparov spared no time in putting me back to work, so I'm here for all your schematic needs. Just ask. Welcome and thanks. And now we can extract things from our gear. So we have, let's see, these pants that we wanted to use, I believe. We have a new belt I want to equip. And then we can just extract. So you can put items in that have something inserted into them, a component. You can say keep item or keep the add-on. In this case, I want to keep the add-on. So we can apply this one to the belt. With the pants we do the exact same thing. And I believe I had a roiling blood that had some actually where I wanted to keep the item and put something else in. I attuned a lodestone. Is this a full one? This is a full one. Yes, yes. More damage. Well, I think that is more than enough for a single episode. So I'm gonna thank you very much for watching and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.